hang out with the dog, dude.
Nate Diaz.
Linked. I did it, dude.
What's
I
up?
joined Steve Gerben with Nate Diaz.
Dude, what was that?
You know what that was. It was exactly how you think it would be. Gerben wore like a wrinkled Old Navy flannel button down, short sleeve button down to
Like a cholo?
to dinner. I mean,
That's West Coast Gerben.
It was West Coast Gerben. Dude. He was great. Gerbies was afraid to fly.
Oh,
He's afraid to fly.
How was that? I meant to ask you
It
about
was
that.
so fun. Yeah, I was
What'd
texting
you
you. I
hit
was like,
him with?
right before takeoff, the pilot gets on. He's like, looks like we're going to be hitting turbulence throughout the flight. So seatbelt's going to be on basically the entire. Like he was like, this is going to be a rough ride. As soon as he said it, I just looked at Gerben like,
you ready? How close were you to him?
He was directly behind me, so I was reaching back and grabbing him.
God,
I would sit up on my seat and turn around and look at him. Yeah, it was.
That
fun.
would be fun to go down, just to torment him the whole time. Like, we're actually.
I told you, we're dying now.
We're actually gonna die.
God!
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, you shouldn't have got on the plane.
This was a risk that you should have. You agreed.
Knew.
You knew this.
You knew in your heart that you were gonna fucking die in a plane crash,
and you were right.
And you cursed me and got on a plane with me.
What the fuck, Steve?
Steve, you blew it.
Yeah,
Nah,
but how was he handling?
Great.
How was he handling the turbulence?
Gerby, I'll tell you what, Gerby's a real party pooper.
What?
He doesn't stay out late. Although he did party the first. There was a sick pool at the hotel. Gerby's had a couple drinks and he gets loose.
He was like a Jew in
fun.
Miami.
Yeah,
he unbuttoned the flannel a little.
We're at it's called the Roosevelt Hotel. It was fucking sick.
That sounds nice.
It's like hot LA people around this pool. Yeah. Me and Gerby's come down to the pool, dude. The two kings.
Just luminescent kings, dude.
Just the
two pale kings, dude.
With two of the fucking grossest dudes in the building.
You're men beyond the wall.
Gerben comes down with his fucking goggles. He wears goggles.
No, stop.
He wears fucking tight Speedo goggles.
Why, dude? Why?
He got in the pool.
No.
And sat in a fucking tube, dude.
Does he wear them as a joke or he genuinely?
No, he's wearing them.
Why?
Because he has one contact. Because he's got one fucked up eye.
Does he have monocle Speedos?
He has a monocle contact.
Does he have a monocle? You should do monocle Speedo
goggles. Patch fucking Speedo. That'd be fucking nice.
You can't wear Speedos without looking absolutely ridiculous unless you're an Olympic swimmer and like a Speedo.
He looked insane.
Goggles in the pool look so fucked up.
Goggles in the pool by yourself at first. He got him by himself and was just sitting in an inner tube. I've never seen somebody care less than this, dude. Yeah.
That's funny.
Then he got hammered that night.
Did he keep the goggles on?
And he brushed his teeth with his Preparation H.
No.
Yeah. Kirby's had a trip. And then,
how'd that feel?
Probably
felt great.
Fucking insane, dude. The taste of that.
Oh.
Yeah, because his fucking contact was out. Kirby's has fucked up eyes.
True, yeah. That's fucked up.
But yeah, I was happy to see just him and Nate Diaz in the same room was all I've ever wanted.
That's
literally the opposite.
Dude,
that was the yin and yang.
Yeah,
the opposite of people. The most opposite of two people.
For sure.
I've never seen a difference.
It's full of enantiodromia.
Oh man,
That's an enantiodromia,
dude. The squad I brought we went to dinner with Nate and his friends.
Yeah.
The squad that I brought was Francis Ellis, Ian Fidance, Steve Gerben, and McKeever, and me.
Again,
we sit down. Francis goes immediately. And the whole time I was like, Fidance is going to fuck this up.
Yeah.
He's easily the number one guy who's going to ruin this and be like, Nate, do you like ska? Oh, he fucking is so annoying. Because he's happy. So it's annoying to be around.
Bothers you.
Yeah, he's enthusiastic and happy.
Really?
Ian?
You're going to catch the bug.
He's a great dude.
I know. You're going to catch the bug.
Yeah. I don't think I am.
You listen to Mighty Mighty Boss Tones lately?
No.
Pretty tight.
Finance rides a bike around with a fucking he has a Bluetooth speaker.
Jam ska?
He jams. He's the only white person on earth that does this.
Dude, we got to start.
It is time for White Kangs to start blasting on Bluetooth. See how they like it.
Just ride up on the Adunde Festival with Mighty Boss Tones on our mongooses. No disrespect.
We sit down immediately at this table. Francis is sitting. We had like a square table. Francis is sitting across from Nate, and he's like, "Nate, oh boy, I have a story for you." As soon as he said, "I'm sitting across,"
you talked like a punch.
Shut the fuck up. No, he told some story about getting cheated on He's like, my girlfriend fucked a guy at the time, and then he and I talked it out.
What did he say?
That was the gist of the story. While he's telling the story, I'm sitting there like, stop. What the fuck are you doing?
What was
you
Diaz
ruined the
saying?
cool time. And Nate responded by being like, oh, you talked it out? I would have fucking killed him. It was like, nice. Good story.
His
Francis.
Twitter's so fucking funny.
Whose?
Nate Diaz's Twitter is just him being like, that guy's a pussy. Fuck that. His Twitter's
it's
the
best
funniest
Twitter
shit.
on earth.
It's him just being like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, that guy's a loser.
Yes.
It's him being like, I would beat his ass all day long. It's all it is.
Yeah.
Then him retweeting whatever, but it's him being like, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
He's a pussy.
There's
Nobody can
dudes
fight.
Yeah, because there's dudes fighting. They're like ducking him.
They got him on ice, dude.
Let him fight, bro. He's a money fight.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That was so funny. I was certain Conor McGregor. Whenever I see like a montage of a dude winning, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
No one's going to beat this guy.
Yeah, of course.
And then Nate Diaz
He'll
beat
never
the
lose.
fuck out of him.
Nate Diaz whooped his ass, dude. Made him quit. He made him roll over and quit.
I mean, dude, they edited the shit. They were like, Mystic Mac, he can predict. I'm like, damn, this guy can definitely predict
He's gonna
whatever's going to
call it.
happen. He's got his ass kicked.
Yeah. Turns out Nate called it. He was like, it's going to be a long fucking night for this dude.
I'm going to beat your ass.
It was a sad night, dude.
That is very funny.
Mystic Mac's never been the same.
No, dude, you can't.
He killed him.
He did. Because when you
Now
talk
he's-
that much
now
shit,
he's out of his mind, dude.
you're like, you're a loser. Bro. Did you see the video of the guy who like stunk it? It was like a small, I don't know if it's like a Mexican boxer, but he stunk at talking shit. He came out, he said, yeah, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And like he sucked at talking shit.
Yeah.
And the guy was sitting there like, all right, and then just beat the fuck out of him.
Wait, the guy who... Oh, wait.
It was just a boxer.
A dude was trying to talk shit.
He was trying to really, he's
Poorly.
like, and like you're, and he just did so bad.
And the
He
other
was
guy
like
was like,
stuttering.
all right, I'm going to fucking kill you.
The guy was literally laughing at him while he was all like dripped out. And was like, yeah, that's why like when I come in, I'm gonna beat your ass. And the dude was just like, all right, man.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Whooped his ass. Sucked.
So that was a big victory. Got
That's
to link
pretty
the
tight.
boys.
Got the boys out
Well, it
there.
was exciting because it was incidental running. Nate and
Really?
his bros just happened to be at the same hotel.
That's tight.
So I was about to come down to the pool,
Yeah.
and McKeever and Gerben were already down there. And McKeever texted me, he was like, I'm 90% sure Nate Diaz is here. I was up in my hotel room like, yes, I have to take my Nate Diaz t-shirt off because I was wearing one.
Fuck.
That's all I have.
Yeah, true.
His buddy Nick sent me a box of Nate Diaz t-shirts.
What are you gonna do
I
now?
have 3 t-shirts and then 15 Nate Diaz represent t-shirts.
Yeah, what are you gonna do besides wear 'em?
That's what I wear. So I was like, all right, I can't wear this. If that guy's down there, I can't wear this dude's merch.
True. What'd you switch it up to?
Cool Nick Rashford t-shirt that he gave me.
Tight.
So I different guy's t-shirt. And I came down and I was like, oh fuck, he's not gonna remember me for sure. He's gonna think I'm a dumbass. And I like walked up and I was like, hey, and he was like, Shane, what up? I was like, yes, this is this.
Do you want to hang out?
Oh, what are you guys doing tonight? Do you guys want to? Yeah, sure, I'm down for whatever you guys are doing. Yeah. I'm such a bitch.
Nah, dude, that's tight.
It was. I was so happy.
That's fun. Dude,
I was so happy.
Pool parties
you're gonna-
are the best.
So then we're out to dinner, and I was like, oh shit, these guys asked me to do a show. Do you guys want to come see me do stand up? I had a couple glasses of wine,
Really?
and I was like, don't worry, I'm gonna get on stage, show you guys. You guys have never seen me do stand up.
Turn it around.
Just watch. You guys are gonna think I'm cool. I get up there. I go last on this show. Everybody's bombed so far. Terrible crowd. I get on. First 2 minutes, I'm killing.
Nice.
First 2 minutes. So after those 2 minutes, I start showboating a little. I know Nate's in the crowd. I want to look cool.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, maybe it wasn't the crowd. Maybe it was you guys. Hit him with a little fucking, I'm a New York guy, dude. This is a little, I'm not one of you LA pussies. This is a little different.
Damn.
Then I proceeded to bomb for 13 minutes. It was so bad. It was so
what lost
bad.
him?
Probably me getting arrogant.
Rubbing it in
2
everyone's
minutes,
face.
being like, maybe it's not the crowd's fault. Maybe you guys kind of suck. Anyway.
Oh, and the crowd was like, we don't like that.
Yeah, and the crowd was like, who's this guy think he is? No, I think it was probably just poor performance and alcohol.
True.
Drinking before a show is
Wine of all things.
wine. I was like
King energy, too.
I was like actually a little drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
No, that's not good for stand up.
No, dude. I get the very few times that I've gotten like inebriated from alcohol and did stand up. I suffer from like, I think I'm killing.
Yeah, which that can be very funny. And especially if your
Yeah.
friends are in the room.
Yeah, this was just my ex-wife.
Oh,
I was just kind of like, pretty good, right? And she was like, yeah, it was great. And I was like, did the math. And
why are
I
you
think
saying it like
I
that?
might have recorded it on my phone, the set.
Oh,
And I listened
God.
back and I was like, I actually didn't do very well at all.
Oh shit!
Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, it was a great overall trip.
All you have to do is like get his cane. But I will say, my he's a good guy. He's an alcoholic. But he's good. He's a good alcoholic. He's not hurting anybody. But every once in a while, he always has an excuse while he's drinking. That's what's funny about it. Like, he can never just get hammered and be like, yeah, I got fucked up. Like, it's always, like, you'll see him on, like, a Monday. You'll be like, damn, it's Monday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, it's Monday Night Football. Have a couple drinks. Jeez. You'll see him on, like, a Tuesday. You'll be like, damn, it's Tuesday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, there's no football. What the hell? And then my sister does heroin, and that one, we're like, you do need to, you need to stop doing that. Which sucks for her, because if she played guitar, everybody would be like, But instead, she's a hairdresser, so it's not as cool. Relax. It's my family. It's my family. Don't worry about it. Actually, based on this crowd, I'm sure it's actually a lot of your guys' families. And that's all right. We're allowed to talk about it.
Go to take a hangover shit and someone's got a camera in your face.
Yeah. And it's, but.
How was the Airbnb though? Was it
Airbnb
noise?
was all, I mean, it's hard to complain when Bert fucking hooked it up.
Yeah.
And then not only that, the shows, we did 4 arena shows. I got to do like 15 to 20 every night. Oof, my fungu.
Oh, pasta fanjour.
I got to do a Trump impression.
Oh, you're doing that. Do 20 minutes. Oh. Just drink Bud Lights and then have compliments rained
So
down.
it's you're hungover all day, and then you go do an arena,
Which you
and
gotta
then
get fucked up.
everybody in the NFL is in Phoenix,
And they're bored
so
during
they're
the
all
week.
like, we'll come to the show. Let's go to the show. So then it's a bunch of hot hunks coming to the green room.
Did your men's bump into each other?
No.
Because this is when you got your NFC bag.
Oh, my baby's Matt.
And not on the gridiron.
We got all your hoses in the same room. You gotta be like, baby, hold on, let me tell you.
Baby, hold on real quick.
Christian,
You go,
ooh.
Gabe, the way you catch it. Ooh. Gabe, baby, you got a foot out of bounds. That's not what's going on right now. You gotta give analogies so you understand. Baby, you're dragging your left foot. You're not 2 feet in bounds. Christian don't mean nothing to me, baby.
You know me nothing. Come here, baby.
Can Christian run a fade route right off the thing? Come on, baby. You're giving me one-on-one right now. You're giving me press coverage.
I think it's because you look like a coach, and they're like running to you.
Look like a coach.
You look like a
You
coach.
look like a young coach, dude.
It could be a
You've
coach.
hit that age.
We're pals, guys. Don't try to make excuses as to why I'm so cool. NFL guys like
I think it's rad, dude.
but
I think it's when I saw that you were hanging out with CMC.
CMC's
the man.
Too sweet, dude. Speaking he's too sweet. I saw you hit the
I too sweet of myself at Raw.
Oh, yeah?
I was by myself, and I was in between Graves
And Vic, not Vic.
in the and I was like talking to someone, and I just looked and the camera was there. You know what made me instantly think of and regret was when Shane and I went to NXT Takeover.
And Beth was sitting in front of you.
Yeah, but then they gave a thing, and Shane was like, "We should kiss," and we didn't do it. And it would have been so funny.
It would have been the funniest shit of
Have
all time.
Edge and Beth Phoenix, and
Dude,
but yeah, dude. I mean, CMC. I saw the thing because someone tagged me in a tweet with like dance, and I was like, "No, dude, that's people think I'm jealous." Where you're like, "No, that's the plug." Now Shane's friends with the running back
guys
of
we're
my
all
favorite
friends with all these
teams.
guys. Now Lamar is friends with fucking Gabe Davis.
My boy.
Now you're a Bills fan.
Yeah.
Sass was rocking Bills gear last night.
I know.
You and
Sass loves the Bills, dude.
Was he a Bills fan before Gabe Davis?
No, he loved the Buffalo lady. He loved the Buffalo lady.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that.
Man. But
So they're coming to the shows after
the bros
shows,
are coming to show. First night, Chiefs O-line comes in.
Which
I'm in
you're talking pass pro all night with
saying,
them.
guys, you don't want to see my pass set.
Did you show any of them do it? Did you get drunk enough? Did you show?
I got drunk enough to do everything.
Did you get drunk enough
I was
to do your? Did you get drunk enough to do your stance out of your stance?
Yes.
Did you wake up the next day like, what the fuck? Did I
No,
do?
every day I woke up like, that's crazy.
Did any of them? Were they?
Hold on. I'll tell you, this is the most embarrassing one.
Because if you hang with Shane, for those of you who have it, when you hang with Shane, he can't get drunk enough. He will show you his pass pro. He'll line up in run protection and pass pro, in run block and pass pro.
We got 3-point, 2-point stance.
Yeah, you can see him come his hands off his hips all day if you fucking hang long enough.
So early on, who the fuck was it? It was like Gabe and them came to it was the second night shows. Gabe, Bert,
Motherfucking
all
Bert.
the bros. They're at the show. Spencer Brown, the bros.
Yeah.
And they're like, Gabe was like, all right, after this, Saquon Barkley's having a party at his house. Let's go to that. And I was like, yeah, yes.
Biggest
And of
quads
course-
in the game.
Of course, Kreischer and Norman are like, who's Saquon Barkley? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. He's one of the most dynamic running backs of all
He's
time.
awesome.
Yeah.
We get to the party. We are pretty much the only honkies there.
Nice.
And it is every cool NFL player. It's like CeeDee Lamb.
There any Cardi Buffaloes in there, dude?
A lot of Cardi B's.
Are there a lot of cool sunglasses on
Yes.
that look like snow goggles?
Everyone looked cool. Everyone
Everyone
cool.
looks like they're in the future or they're about to go skiing.
And no one was excited to see us.
No.
Although a couple of the bros recognized Kreischer.
Did they call you quality control? They're like the quality control coach.
I went outside.
Really?
I was like, I'm not hanging out. This is crazy. And then I got blacked out and went inside and
Dance?
danced in the living room, and they all ignored me.
Werewolves of London.
While we- yeah.
Put on Werewolves of London.
I mean, I had to.
That's so fucking great.
You're literally a dork at a high school party. You're like three losers at the coolest party on earth, and then the only thing you do is just turn up.
Yeah.
Be like,
What is Bert like in that situation?
he
Because
gets?
Bert's the party.
He's
He's like a party hurricane.
yeah. He was
Like, did he get in and then all of a sudden like mix it up?
No, we were hanging out together and we were all talking. Like he can turn it off. Also, you have no choice at that point.
Yeah.
At that party, you can't turn that on.
Taking your shirt off in front of a bunch of random black dudes and they go like, "Hey,
Yeah, Stop.
shirt
You
off,
guys
they go,
ass beat.
hey, what the fuck?"
But I saw
Bert be like, "Shit don't fly, dude."
fruity motherfucker out here. Beat his ass.
Hey, why your nipples out? He's like, "Oh, that laugh." freaking out dudes with CTE with that laugh.
Sounds like a whistle. They all start running.
They're doing fucking drop downs.
So we're leaving. I'm gone at this point.
Yeah.
I see Micah Parsons is walking through. I'm like, he's from Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
I'm from Harrisburg. I walk up to him. He's talking to somebody like this. I'm walking by. I was like, Micah. And he totally ignored it. And then I was like, Micah. And he was like, what? And I was like, I went to Trinity High School. And he goes, all right. Kept talking.
Oh no! Oh
I had to
no!
leave.
Oh
I had to
no!
walk out of the party.
Dude.
I went to Trinity High School.
And he just went, okay.
He was like, all right.
He didn't go like,
Dude,
oh.
they also, all I had was that fucking Jalen Hurts hoodie and that Eagles hat. I'm in there in full NFL gear.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just at a regular house party.
Yeah.
I look like a big fat fan idiot.
Dude, in that moment, you feel, I mean, you got the merch on.
The merch hurt.
The merch on at the party, and you're like, huh? And they're wearing like Balenciaga.
They're wearing the dumbest, they're wearing the
Karl
dumbest
Lagerfeld.
outfits you've ever seen.
yeah. It's a garbage bag with mesh in it.
They're
like,
dressed like insane people.
Yeah.
But you know who was cool? Saquon was fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Saquon was very cool. He was like, hey, welcome to my house, everybody. Like, yeah.
And you were like, I used to hate Penn State, and now I like you
no,
guys
I didn't
more.
say. I didn't say.
I grew up hating Penn
The only
State.
person I took a chance on interacting with was Micah Parsons,
Which is
But
crazy.
I went to Trinity High School, which I'll give him credit. That's a fucking insane thing.
No, but I understand where you're coming from. But when it gets shot down, you're like, ooh,
Yeah, that was dumb.
ooh.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me hate that guy.
No.
He's the man. I
You
can't.
needed to understand the context. He's
Out of context.
he was totally in the right.
Also,
Okay.
you're wearing
I also like tapped his arm.
Philly
Yeah.
shit too.
Yeah,
You know,
it's.
you're wearing rivals. You're wearing his rivals' clothing, and then being like,
I went I went to a high school that's one of the 30 high schools around yours. Like it's not like we were like
I don't know,
close.
dude. Because on a much lower level, I'll pop for anyone that's like, I went to Overland. I'm like, all right,
Me too.
Yeah, you know,
Me too. Someone's like, I went to Redland. I'm like, fuck yeah.
yeah, all right. And like,
Yeah.
I went to Eagle Crest. It graduated in 05. You're like, Well, look at that.
Look at us.
But you also don't know the conversation he was having in that moment where they're like, Micah, I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys are thinking about trading you. And then you walk up and you go, Trinity High School. he's like, what's that? They're like, they're going to move you back. I went to high school near you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're going to the Cleveland Browns. Trinity High School. Put her there, class of 06. Put her there, partner.
He goes, I know the press doesn't know about this ankle injury, but it could be debilitating.
She's pressing charges.
And then she said she has the condom still. Are you tapping him? The tap
Sir.
first.
He's like 22. I'm like, sir.
Mr. Parsons.
I was a big dumb kid at everything
Yeah.
we went to. I was like,
That's Super Bowl week, though.
I was like pulling down my shirt to introduce myself to people. Like, Christian, it's nice to meet you.
Dude, I get that way whenever I've been around wrestling.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna need your boys' advice because I'm gonna need to make the switch over to wrestling where the good guys win.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of watching the good guys lose. So Saquon's party. Then I'm like, Jesus Christ. That was the next night we do the show. I'm the most hungover I've
Every
been.
time I see Micah Parsons, every
High
time
School.
next season I see him just fucking barrel down on a quarterback, I'm just going to think about you tapping him. Trinity High School. It's so funny.
He scores a touchdown in the end zone. You're there. You're hunting him now.
I'm going to find him.
Yeah, you're going to be friends, dude. It's going to end up being friends.
I don't see that one working out.
When you, the next morning when you woke up after Saquon's party, were you like, did you have that feeling of like, oh, shit.
No. I was like, it was
Good.
Every one of these nights was so cool.
Yeah.
But the hangovers weren't that bad.
Yeah.
But it was a combination of, 7, 8 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Of like 20 plus beers for 8 nights. Like I was.
You put away 140 plus beers, dude.
Easily.
Goddamn.
No, it was bad. I've been drinking water every day.
Yeah.
Since the Super Bowl.
You need to like,
I've been going to the cellar doing spots, drinking just water.
you
I
have
don't
to
know
put
how
water
you guys do
in
it.
a
It's
Bud.
gay.
You have to put water in a Bud Light bottle, so your body doesn't. So you're like,
No, you gotta drink. I've been drinking 20 sparkling waters a night. It sucks. I keep ordering them like they're Bud Light. All right.
Dude, burping.
So that Saquon party, go. Next day, we're like, all right, there's a Drake party tonight. I was like,
so I talked to you.
I'm going to the Drake party.
I talked to you on Tuesday. We had a conversation, and I was like, dude, this is going to be the coolest fucking week of your life. You're on fire. You're going with Bert, who's like, a fucking arena act.
Yeah.
You're going to be killing, and all these NFL players are going to say, and then I was like, it's going to happen. You're going to meet Drake. Because from the time I've met Shane, the goal has been...
No, don't tell everybody the
The
goal.
goal has been for him to become friends with Drake. From the beginning. The goal is for Shane to become friends with Drake.
Do you see he's about to get deposed?
What's that?
He's about to get it depositioned.
Oh, for the...
XXX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't talk about that type of shit.
Don't bring legal matters in here.
Allegedly.
So the...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. The Drake party, were you practicing your Trinity High School shake for the Drake party? Like all day we're going like this? I've loved you. I've loved you. I've loved you. I thought Certified Lover Boy was incredible.
I listen to Certified Lover Boy every single day. I
Certified
was actually 0.05% of your top listeners on Spotify.
Drake, I'm certified Drake fan. So, what's up with the? We're in the 6. You just started using terms that doesn't make sense.
Shit.
T dot O dot. That's Cardinal Official. Fuck. So the Drake party.
So Drake party's going on.
Do you think there's a
That's
chance?
a very exclusive, but it was a show. It wasn't a party. It was he did a
Drake
concert,
show, yeah.
Okay.
which was awesome,
Pretty cool, yeah.
but it's very exclusive.
Yeah.
So now everyone in the green room that we're with is like, how are we getting in? Who's going? We're with Busting with the Boys, Taylor, Will, those guys,
Hilarious.
top notch guys.
Yeah. I've never even met him.
They're
I'm just
awesome.
a fan.
They're the best. dudes.
Will and Taylor are hilarious.
I get like happy when I see those boys.
Yeah,
Like, so we're all like, everybody's like, I got 2 tickets. I can get us in.
Who was
in
your
the
hookup?
end, in the end, no one can get in. We get there. the whole building it's like a quarantine. It's like from a zombie movie. There's just cool people outside, like metal gates, like let us in.
Climbing over each other.
All NFL players,
like
too.
a king rat situation.
Just everyone's just like
Oh,
and then
who's the coolest person you saw that couldn't get in? Like, do you remember seeing someone that you're like, you're not getting in?
Denzel Washington.
I don't remember that. It was very
Omar
dark.
Epps.
Also, there's no lights outside. It was just pitch black. You're in a crowd, and it was like we're all like holding each other's shoulders, trying to like navigate through it.
Don't hold.
Don't
let go.
I get. Who do you think hooked it up? Obviously, Christian McCaffrey.
CMC coming
Christian
through.
McCaffrey's like, don't worry, I'll get you in.
God, I hope Gabe skips this
Christian calls.
episode.
Gabe was holding my shoulder. He's relying. He's like, help. No, actually, was Gabe? I don't know. Gabe might have been in. I forget.
All I'm saying is I hope Gabe skips this episode of the podcast.
Why? I love Gabe. Everybody knows I love Gabe,
I
dude.
know, but you're just, your CMC affair is really starting to...
I mean, this is how good of a guy CMC is.
yeah.
It was so hard to get in and like where to get in. He was like, I'm going to send my guy out. I'm going to come out and find you. He stayed on the phone with me for probably a half hour trying to get me in while he's inside.
Damn.
I met him the day before. If I were him, I would have been like, yep, all right, well, you're
All right,
not getting
guy.
in. See you later.
Hey, that comedian from the podcast
That
is trying to
fucking
get in.
losers. The guy
So he
who
stayed
touched
on-
Micah Parsons is here.
Yeah.
Stayed on, he was like, I can get you 2 tickets. So I got it. And we ended up stretching that to like 3 or 4.
Great.
And we got in and we are like, we can't go in without Will. We can't go in without Norman. We got to get all the guys in.
So you got
Pulled him
Busting
in.
with the Boys in.
Pulled all the
Norman
guys in. So now we're in. We go to Richie Incognito's table,
Hell,
which was chaos. He fucking lifted my tit like right when I walked in. I was like, all right, cool, you
You're
fucking
like, so those
maniacs.
so those bully things were true.
Everything
He just
totally
does the
true.
thing on it. He got in trouble for bullying, and he walks in, and he just slaps your dick. And you're like,
What the fuck?
dude, I love that he lifted your
It was
dick.
crazy. It was crazy.
Just when he walked up, he's like, "Nice to meet you."
No, like I don't know if it was initially, but it was like within 10 minutes of being like, I was like, "What's up, man?"
Grabbing a guy who's not in shape's tit is such an aggressive act of war. When you know someone's not in shape and you touch their tit,
bro.
Bean
you're
dip, dude.
He hit me with the bean dip. The incognito bean dip,
dude.
and there is nothing you can do to that guy. He is
He'll kill you.
massive.
That's
dude.
why, dude. That's why when he
You have to
bullied,
shoot him.
Like, oh, you think you're a funny guy?
You'd have to kill him.
when he bullied that Zach Martin guy on the Dolphins,
Yeah.
and
Not Zach
that-
Martin.
not Zach Martin.
Don't put smut on Notre Dame, dude.
Sorry.
Notre Dame boys don't get bullied.
Who was the guy? What was the guy's name? Zach something.
I'm not sure.
But he like couldn't do anything, and he was a lineman, and he's
can't
like,
do
"I
anything.
gotta go to the press."
Incognito is huge.
Yeah.
And he's still that barrel chested. He is gigantic. He hit me with the bean dip. I was like, ha, all right. You're awesome.
I'm gonna start running.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
But
That looks
yeah,
like a guy who could just like pick you up and pull you in half.
he
He can
could.
draw and quarter you just by himself.
Anyway, this whole episode is just me talking about cool NFL guys.
I love it.
I hope it's not gay.
No.
This is the shit. You're bringing us there.
Yeah.
You're
So
bringing
we're
us there
sitting
with
there.
you.
We're at Cool Richie Incognito's table. It's me, Will, Taylor, Gabe Davis, the bros, dude. And
Dude,
then
first off,
we're just
the
watching
protection
Drake.
that protection at that table.
Yeah.
If you put that
And
table in
obviously
front
Christian,
of you,
obviously Christian
is the one.
Obviously Christian's there.
Yeah. I bet he's sitting up. I would bet he was sitting up in the booth if I'm picturing
Then
this.
you don't know Christian because he's right by my side.
Gabe, fast forward. Fast forward,
Why?
Gabe.
We're all allowed to be
No,
friends.
dude. No, dude. This is your NFC bay and you're putting him over.
Nah, my AFC and NFC babies are friends, bro. You know how I keep my bitches.
I think CMC's fighting for your bottom, bitch, dude.
I think I'm a toss around girl. I
Yeah,
think
you
there's-
really
yeah,
are.
I think I'm the toss around girl. I'm not the boyfriend.
They're like, you think we got hoes? We got bros that we just split.
We're
You
sharing
go,
bros.
Go hang out with this funny bro.
Yeah.
You come entertain them
Huh.
while they're getting over headaches. You're making them laugh. They're like, I got smack going across the middle. Shane, make me laugh.
But man,
So you're at the table watching Drake.
just watching Drake. It was
How
like,
close were you?
Dream.
from us to like the refrigerator.
Dude,
Was there ever a moment where he?
It was the coolest shit I've ever seen.
where you're looking up at him like, I love you so much.
Also,
Yeah.
everyone was.
Did you look
Every
at?
single player, like I think it was Gabe who said to me, he was like, "Oh, that's unbelievable that's the guy." Like
Yeah.
this is all the most famous NFL players in the world. Like every famous person's there.
Yeah.
Megan Fox and MGK are there fighting.
Really?
Yeah, they got in they broke up at that night.
Nice.
Was that the night they broke up?
I think so.
At the Drake
At
show?
the Drake party.
No shit.
If somebody should have swooped in there. You should have got CMC on that, dude.
I should have got in there.
You're like, Megan, you want to be covered by me like a human blanket?
Megan, how would you like to be with a big time guy?
Yeah. Are you
Truly
familiar?
high school Megan Fox.
Are you familiar with comedy?
Yeah, I'm like that. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Patreon?
I have a YouTube special.
Patreon's
It's
a pretty
free.
big deal. I'm going to show you some numbers that I haven't shown anybody, and then we'll peel that fruit roll-up dress off you and get them on.
I'd make love to you.
You come so fast with Megan Fox.
My penis is not going to work. It's not going to work at all.
She would pull it. Oh my god, dude! The second you're apologizing to Megan Fox for not getting a boner, we go like this. I just love doing Transformers. Just tugging.
Come on, penis.
Come on. Penis activate. Half hard. Half hard can't go
Back
to
down to
pussy.
0.
Oh no, my cock can't get hard. Dude, was there ever
That's really funny. My penis transforms like.
it just the robot head comes out of the truck. So it's a truck with a robot head. Did you ever make eye contact with Drake? Because when you're close enough at a concert
No.
sometimes and they look at you,
Oh,
you're
don't
like,
get me wrong. I thought I did several times. I was like,
did you get giddy? You go, he looked at me.
no, I did the thing people do at comedy clubs where you smile.
Yeah,
You know when people don't think you're looking, and then like when you turn your head and look at them, they go. They go like this the whole show. Then you look at it, they go.
Hey, I'm here. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you're that close. That's got to be a hell of a show.
It was great. And
How'd you
then
not storm the stage?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Dude, you could have tackled him.
You could have got him like
Could have
Chappelle.
got hip hop history. Speared him.
Dude, just give him a Goldberg spear and then have your life taken. They'd have put you in a hole in the desert.
They would have killed me.
Dude, Jay Prince would have hurt you, dude.
They would have killed me.
Yeah, they would have got you.
This is the last story from that whole thing was so also Derrick Henry is just this is the type of guy he is. He's by himself. He's walking around by himself. He like walked up to us.
That's
while
a man that initiates contact.
we were literally at a bar just sitting there. Derrick Henry comes up and is like, "What's up?" Because he's friends with Taylor and Will.
I mean, yeah, Taylor blocks for him.
But then I was drunk enough that I was like, "This Derrick Henry's very nice." So I kept shaking his hand, and he would be like, "Hey." No matter how many times I did it, I kept
did he
being
have
like,
to look to? Did he have to look to Taylor and Will? Like,
I kept being like, "Watch this! I'm gonna go shake Derrick Henry's hand again." And I kept going up and being like, holding it as long as I could.
and he's like, "Okay,
he's a nice
man."
enough dude. He was like, "All right." Like, anyway, I was taking advantage of that.
Did he have
I
a
thought you'd
moment
think
where
that was
he
funny.
went? Did he have a moment where he went like you were shaking his hand? And goes, stop.
If he said stop, I would have run, dude.
He goes, stop doing that. Please stop.
If you keep doing that,
I'm gonna fucking plow over you. I run over grown men for a living.
If something, it reminded me of Dave and Buster's, where like if something happened,
Yeah.
there'd be so many dudes that couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's so many people in that room that if they start running, there's no stopping them.
You were
Stampede.
Yeah.
if hypothetically, if a zombie attack happens and it spreads in that room, you're
That's-
beyond fucked.
Well, no, that's the most dangerous zombie room of
That's
all
what
time.
I mean.
Richie Incognito zombie.
Richie and Cousin Derrick Henry
Derrick
zombie.
Henry zombie.
I mean Taylor and fucking
Yeah,
Taylor
and Will zombies.
and Will zombies.
No, Derrick Henry zombey.
CMC would be the fastest zombie.
Oh, he
but then
would
he would
be.
remember you and he'd go like this. As he's going to munch you, as he's going to munch your brains, you go,
That'd be a fine feast for those boys.
oh my god, they'd be passing pieces around.
Oh, no, Derrick Henry zombie is very comical.
We call him infected now.
The infected.
okay.
We
That's
call
the
him
word?
infected now.
Yeah, we
No
don't call
more
him the Z
zombies.
word.
The Z word's out of the lexicon.
Okay.
The infected?
The infected.
If there was a spread of infection among those people and you had to protect Drake,
I would stop them.
no way. No, of
course, I would've lost
Drake. Your last moment on earth. Your last moment on earth would be Drake disappointed in you. Where you go, Shane, you were supposed to protect me. And you go, hey, Shane, you listened to me so much, and now you must listen to me once more.
You failed me.
This is an embarrassing episode.
That'd be like
Wow,
the
this is
best
awesome.
though.
just me being a gay boy.
That'd be the best getting turned into a zombie while Drake is playing.
Dude, what's funny is at any point in this episode, if you feel gay, you should just know that Lemaire and I would freak out if a wrestler walked up and went, if Big Show went, what's going on over here? Lemaire and I would be like, hi!
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Show.
Yeah. Oh,
I went to
dude.
Trinity High School.
What would happen if you started getting ripped? Would you stop?
I would have to stop.
Yeah. you
Although at that point, I'm sure that it would be too powerful.
If
To
you
stop.
bulked and just quietly
Guys,
bulked,
I got to be honest with you. Based on today's performance, we're a decade away. We're a decade of
that's
consistent
perfect timing.
work.
That's perfect timing.
you got a lot to work with, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I got
You
yeah.
can convert
I got it just where I want
into muscle.
it. Yeah.
Did the trainer ask you if you have big balls?
Do you think that's funny to make fun of me?
You should have told me.
Do you think you're getting a big laugh out of this?
Why are you so insecure about your big balls, dude?
Why do you think I'm insecure about my big balls, dude? I'm not. You laugh it up, dude. You have a good laugh, Sean.
You got big balls?
I have big balls.
Mine are getting bad.
What do you mean?
They're just starting to go lower and lower.
You
And
saggies.
yeah. Like I'm
It's because you're
embarrassed.
confident.
Well,
Yeah, dude. I still have boyish tucked in sack.
They're big, dude.
But they're big, just crazy. No, if it's warm though, like
Oh yeah.
the sheath draws them loose, dude. The sheath makes them just a pillow, dude, a beanbag.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
If it's warm out, the dog drops his tongue.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah. That's a cartoon dog.
coaxes
it out.
them out. Yeah.
The dog drops.
It's like humming to a snail on the beach. You guys know that trick?
No, you hum the
You hum to you got a snail on the beach. You hum to it one tone. It will emerge from its shell very slowly. Same with like
snake and a flute.
True.
I was thinking hermit crabs, like any sort of crustacean. I think
They like humps.
they will come out of their shell to humming. Yeah.
What kind of frequency do you got to hit?
I go low. I go like a.
Let's say you're holding. Yeah.
You got to be able to maintain it, and
Let's
you got
say
to
you're
go for
holding
a
a snail
while.
right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Against the shell?
Yeah, close. Hold it right up. Yeah.
You like that snail?
Because they'll once you pull them off the rock, they dive back in.
Sure, yeah.
And you got to hum to them and let them know it's okay. Come on out.
Damn, they're drawn to the
Try that
frequencies.
sometime. It's really fun.
I will. Next time I see a hermit. Oh, I had dreams last night. I was digging up sand crabs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that, man. I've been having the craziest, not that was nothing. The sand crab dream was pleasant. I've been having the craziest fucking dreams all week.
Yeah.
The most fucked up
Why?
it was 2 sleep paralysis episodes.
No.
Full on hallucinations. I go into them. I fully am like, let's go.
You embrace it?
Yes, I go full
Yeah.
into it.
Why? What
Fun.
happens?
You
What's
start
on
to
the other end of the
hallucinate.
tunnel?
So here's what happens. So you're going to, you get the like,
Yeah.
when you're going into the tunnel. The first night, it just led me into a dream, and you kind of forget you're dreaming. And then I realized I was dreaming. I started chasing women around my dream, being like, ah!
Yeah.
Instantly got kicked out. It just woke me up. I was like, fuck. Second night, I was trying to go into it. What happens a lot of the times is you start hallucinating your immediate surroundings. So I'm going like, it's just nothing but demon faces. And I'm like hang in there. And I finally, I thought I was getting out of it. And I was like, Brit. And then it's like, I hallucinated my wife turning around going, la, 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 la. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm still in it. And I try to hang on as long as I can. But that spit me right out. I got fucking, but dude, it's pretty sick.
So are you always trying to stay in longer?
Yes, I try to go in as long
You're
as
trying
I
to
can.
harness the beast. I get too scared.
You got to go in. It's
I
so
don't know.
cool. It's pretty fun.
I'm always when I'm in it, it is always demons and sort of really bad.
You know what's
stuff.
crazy? Because it doesn't. I'm skeptical when I hear everybody else's sleep paralysis because it happened to me once.
Mhm.
So every time someone's like, I get it all the time, I'm like, yeah, right. But then I looked it up, and it only happens to like 10%.
Exactly.
But it happens a lot to podcast guests. I think 100% of podcast guests have it.
Well, I'm not lying.
I don't think you are lying. Maybe it's because we're like creative guys.
That's
Very possible.
Come on, take that back.
I tell
Maybe because we're more of a left brain type.
more visionaries. I would say we're more visionaries. It makes
Very
sense.
visionary type.
For sure.
Something
guys,
like
you should see me step up onto a box and about that size.
But know how you get it to happen to you more? I've been getting woken up almost like clockwork at 4 a.m. So I have a daughter and she wakes up.
Oh,
so
yeah,
my
you're coming
sleep
in and
gets
out of the
interrupted for like 30 minutes and then I lay back down and it's
And
sleep
it's
paralysis.
stress related.
happens.
And
Dude.
you're under heavy stress
All
from
last
that
week,
shit. Yeah.
stomach bug ran through the house.
Yes.
I was just tending to 2 sick women, dude, just barfing.
Ah,
2 barfing women, dude.
gotta hold hair. That's the worst.
2
You-
barfing
One time I was
Barfing
skiing.
ladies.
I want to tell you this. You're gonna like this.
What mountain?
Sugarloaf.
Ooh.
And we used to go
Dropped
up
one
there.
of those today.
We were. Was that a coke covered shit?
No. That's just poop. It's a funny thing.
Okay. Oh, talk about yin and yang. So we were up at Sugarloaf. We used to go there for.
See, it's funny. Thanks. Thanks, Gardivi.
We used to go there for New Year's Eve. That was the spot in Maine. You go to Sugarloaf Mountain on New Year's Eve when you're in high school. And I was
Do you
hanging
kiss
out.
your sweetheart on Sugarloaf?
No,
You didn't ever kiss a
I
sweetheart?
didn't have any like girlfriends or anything.
What?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to get to that story, but
Well, I was
let's
a
put
late
a pin in
bloomer.
that story.
Yeah.
I was.
You didn't get any pussy when you were a
the
young
hell?
man?
Not much. No.
That's why you're a psychopath now.
No, because I did
That
catch
happens
up.
a lot. Guys that didn't get any sniz and then they get.
I agree.
need to work out every day. And
I agree with that.
abs and fucking slam pussies.
No, I agree with that. But I did catch. I got it early enough that I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
You were right on the edge of being
Yeah,
like,
just
why don't they
enough
fucking, yeah,
in time.
doing a little iPhone video.
E-
Like, why don't they fucking respect me? The skiing in Maine's pretty easy, right? Compared to like,
I mean, it's not steep or huge the way the West is, but it's icy as hell.
What about
Oh,
compared
okay.
to the Poconos?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my,
I think it's bigger. The Sugarloaf is the biggest mountain in the Northeast.
but
for
what
skiing.
about, there's
Hell
something
yeah.
to be said about swimming on artificial or skiing on artificial snow.
That's what they have.
Pow,
That
pow.
up
They have
there,
all
too.
artificial Maine?
Not all, but like a lot of it.
That is
Mainly.
usually- that's icy. Classic. That is artificial snow. It gets icy as hell. I
Yeah.
noticed that. It's not powder.
And there's just so much wind, and there's so much wind chill. I
That
mean,
sounds great.
it's like 20 below with the wind chill.
All right, so
So-
you're up on Sugarloaf. You
We
didn't
go there
kiss a
for New
sweetheart.
Year's
You didn't
Eve.
kiss a sweetheart on New Year's.
No, we're going around. I'm hanging. I'm a sophomore. I'm a new kid at this
Ooh.
school.
So you're horny as hell.
Yeah, and I'm hanging with all the seniors. So I was in with the cool kids.
Damn.
But we were on a bus, one of those, shuttles taking
Sure.
you around the village or the
You
mountain. or
told
whatever.
on everyone for drinking.
This girl that I was hanging out with, another sophomore, she had gotten a Gatorade bottle full of vodka.
Yes.
But she was new to drinking, and she drank too much of it, and she puked on the shuttle.
Nice.
And all the seniors told me I had to get off the shuttle with her because the shuttle bus driver said, "Who puked? Get off, get off." And so she got kind of kicked off, and they were like, "Go with her. It's cold out there." But I didn't know. I
They're
didn't
setting you up, bro.
I didn't really know her. And then we were out in a snowbank, and she was like kind of about to throw up, and she was like, "Hold my hair." And I was like, "What? Is that my duty?" I wasn't with this girl. I didn't. Am I supposed to?
Yes, hold her hair.
Yeah, man.
I don't like
So
throw
you
up.
said
Watching
no?
people throw up makes me want to throw up.
So you said no?
Well, I held it, but it was hard. I had to look away.
You didn't do her bangs. You just grabbed her ponytail.
Yeah, I had a very loose, just a fistful. I didn't wrap it like I was punishing her or
a little
anything.
rat tail.
Yeah. A
Oh,
little
man.
Jedi braid.
Where'd they drop you off? Like, just outside?
Yeah, the guy was so mad that she'd thrown up on the shuttle.
They
that
dropped you off on like the side of the
side
road?
of the road. Yeah, and then we had to walk. I had to give her a piggyback down the fucking mountain to her
Whoa.
friends.
What?
It was bad, dude.
And you didn't like her.
No, I mean, I
you
would
were
have
like, "Fuck
maybe
this."
if she hadn't thrown up.
Oh, then
Man,
you
just,
would have.
just begrudgingly giving someone a piggyback is so funny.
Yeah,
Your friends are over there.
yeah,
Get off.
yeah.
She never reached back out of like, yo, that's very nice of you to shepherd me through my drunk experience.
It was one of those things where I brought her into the hotel room that her 9 friends had rented and were splitting, and they looked at me like I was the bad guy
Yeah.
because here she was, totally fucked up beyond belief.
Yeah.
But I had nothing to do with that. I hadn't given her the Gatorade bottle. I hadn't told her what to drink. All I had done was held her hair and carried her home.
You should
But
have
it's like
carried her this.
you deliver a friend in that state, you're always going to be the bad guy.
I don't know, man. Also, too, you guys were just 16?
Yeah.
Yeah,
15, 16.
You walk into a den of just total nonsense. It's a bunch of 16-year-old girls like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that doesn't really change.
Yeah, you could have smashed. True.
I'm not.
You could have, not her. I'm saying one of the friends.
That's that.
After your chivalrous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a loss of a night. Being a good guy never really works out.
That's that early incel in you talking.
They never settle for nice guys like me. Well, then I'll become the jacked, handsome guy.
Just ruthless.
I don't think incels are typically jacked and handsome, right?
No. Then they become jacked and handsome, and
And
they
they
groom.
Do they retain
get
their
jacked.
anger?
They
Oh
can,
yeah, and
for
then
sure.
they plow through women,
Oh,
and they do it calculated. It's gross.
I didn't know that.
There's a whole world of these characters, and I remember I forget what the fuck it was. There was like a early episode we were talking about. There's just this guy in Vegas. I'll never forget him. It was on a reality show, and he was like, all he did was go on dates with girls on like Tinder,
Oh yeah.
and he was the biggest douche of all time. But he talked about it. He was like, yeah, when I was young, girls never really were interested in me.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the stem of who he became as a person.
Right.
Was I'm just going to live in Vegas and get pussy.
Yeah.
It's just a revenge tour.
Just like a
through
real
life, yeah.
revenge. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm not in the friend zone.
Yeah, getting pussy kind of stinks, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say so. Bro, I couldn't agree more.
It just stinks. It's like, what the fuck?
You go on a tear of a few in a row, and then you're just like, what
Yeah.
have
You get old
I
enough, and it's like,
become?
yeah, you're like, I kind of know this. You know what it feels like after a while, and you're just like, all right.
Yeah.
It takes so much time. It's like,
Just
catch a nice fat. Just save it up for 2 weeks.
You know
and
what I
fap in
love?
the
Just
shower.
training, and working my tail off. And
That's what I'm
training.
saying. You need to get back to the Iron Paradise.
Bro, I gotta get back into my Iron Paradise.
You know what I've been-
Thankfully, I get back into my paradise on Wednesday.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You know what I've been calling the gym lately? The Serpentarium.
Serpentine.
I'm gonna fuck or what? Hey, Lewis, I need to talk to you man to man.
Yeah.
You want to fuck?
Hey, dude to dude, will you put it in my pussy real quick? Guys, this is a very serious thing that you
True
shouldn't
that.
even make jokes about.
Mm-hmm. No, this isn't a joke.
Everybody
This is more of a
in the
scenario.
last 3 years that has changed genders
Yeah.
is telling the truth, and they really feel that way, and they don't even want attention at all. They
I-
don't even want attention one bit.
buddy.
I'm gonna let Shane root his next job right now. Let him go. Let
I'm
him go.
rooting for all of them to
Delete
find
this
their-
episode.
I want them to find and live their truth. But I should be able to laugh a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
I'd like to
We
fucking-
should be able to make fun of everybody, right?
I'd like
So-
to trans out of this episode. You know, this was something else. Maybe whenever they find this episode and they're like, "Man, that guy's a piece of shit," I'll be like, I even fucking trans out of that. I'd like to. I identify as not a piece of shit. Actually,
I identify as. I identify as.
I'm
not
racist.
even
Oh,
being on
actually,
that
I
episode.
identify as a humanitarian.
yeah, they're like, "Yeah,
honestly.
you're racist." It's like, actually, you're gonna be shocked to find out I actually identify as not racist.
I've transitioned. I was racist, but now
I identify as crazy left,
Okay.
extreme left.
it's so weird. I transitioned from being racist like 5 seconds
Wait, you
after
were
you
racist?
started calling me out for
What?
that. Yeah.
No.
yeah, I
I
started
wasn't
transitioning.
racist.
I was, I'm in mid transition. Are you going to judge me because I can't afford a full transition fast?
You gonna dead name me like that? Bring up these episodes? You gonna dead podcast me like this? I'm just not racist anymore. Stop drawing.
Why can't
What
I
are you
draw?
doing?
I draw a Ninja Turtle sometimes.
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop bringing the fucking heat, dude. I'll let you three
Let
go
me
back to
fucking-
fucking
No, okay.
squawking.
There's one more thing I want to talk about before we go because me and Dave texted about this.
What? Oh yeah.
Dave texted me when he
I have no
watched
idea.
the Chappelle, when you watched the
Oh.
Chappelle, the 18-minute thing Chappelle telling you not to
Oh,
watch
right.
Chappelle's show.
Come on, killing him softly was so great.
Buddy, it doesn't change anything about his genius. I even thought the way he told the whole thing was good. I just think the concept is don't watch Chappelle's show because I signed a contract years ago. I'm
Here,
like,
you want to know
that
something
seems
very
weird.
funny? I watched that with my black friend Lamar,
Yeah.
and he was like,
His name is Chris.
his
He
name's-
calls him Lamar.
Sorry, actually, his name's Lemaire. I just had a little spice of racism to mispronounce his name. Lemaire Lee. And we were watching that when it came out. Are you talking about when Chappelle complained about
Yeah.
the contract that he signed?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So we were watching that, and then my black friend's like, "Man, that's just gangster what he's doing right now." And I was like, I mean,
It's
I
not
think
gangster.
he's complaining, which
It's such a white black breakdown.
I know.
Oh man, that's
He's
just
like-
gauge. You go, contractual agreement.
I know.
Put pen to paper.
here's what you need to say.
They
He
were
was
going
like,
to give him $50 million.
no, hold on. He goes, "That's gangster." I was like, I think in this scenario, what Comedy Central's doing is gangster. if you want to do that. Comedy Central's the pimp. He's the hoe. If you want to do it that way. If you want to break it down. But then it was like, even in his argument, all right. So Chappelle's thing, Chappelle rules, by the way. I would suck his dick. Anything if he was like
comedy legend,
love him
well before he's done.
Yeah, I mean, I think in his prime,
Top
best
5.
ever. To me, when he was at his best, I think he was the best. You know.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
But even in that story, he was like, so that story, the thing take over whenever you want, boys. But
well, how about the part where the audience I love how the audience wasn't even getting what he was going for.
Yeah.
So at one point he goes, "So now I got the word. Comedy Central is coming out on HBO and Netflix." And the audience is like, "Yeah, we loved your old show." And he's like, "No, that's bad." Like, what?
But no,
We wanted to watch. Well, we can watch your show whenever we wanted to. It's so great.
He talked about that magic trick in the beginning.
Yeah.
Where he was like, he thought he could figure it out, and then he was like, "Here's the trick," and then the guy was like, "Don't ever get in the way of that." And then he was like, one time I was signing a contract and it felt like everybody was in on the trick again. It's like, all right, well then now you're back where you were. Don't snitch on the trick, you pussy. You fell for it twice. Like literally,
You fell for it and snitched on it.
he fell for it and twitched in the story, and then he was like, and then when I was signing that
I would like to say though, the guy who he's talking about in the story about the guy stealing his joke. His name is Teddy.
you?
His name is Teddy Carpenter, and he fucked me over pretty good too on money. That guy was a piece of shit.
Good for Teddy, dude. He fucked both you guys.
Oh yeah, he got me good.
How'd he get you?
Didn't pay me for the work I did. Told me he was sending me home because I wasn't bringing the fire on his microphone. But it was because earlier that day.
Hold on. Were
That's
you
on you,
Were
dude.
you or were you not bringing the fire on his
Did you bring the fire?
I did well actually.
Did you bring the fire?
I don't know if I brought the fire, but I did well.
I did okay.
No, dude, it was
fine.
it was,
I
it was,
wouldn't say
it was
I
me.
breathed fire.
It was me, and don't laugh at the name. He's a very funny guy. Cool Bubba Ice. I was opening for
Cool Bubba Ice?
I was opening for Cool Bubba Ice.
Now Cool Bubba Ice breathed the fire.
Oh, he brought the fire. But Cool Bubba, but the way this guy ran the show, he was such a shitty like dude. He's the owner of the club, and he would like host and do 30 some minutes up front and then like 15, 20 in between. It was like brutal. So I actually did well because of the timing of the show. Cool Bubba Ice actually had a rougher time because like the crowd was already there for like 2+ hours. You know what I mean? Like he was getting a shitty time. He's hilarious, Cool Bubba Ice. But he the second day we were there was a padlock on the door in the middle of the day. And it was like that they owed like $15,000 in rent or something, and so they sent me home and said it was going to bring the fire to the mic, but it was because he couldn't afford to pay me.
What was it? A mix of he couldn't afford to pay you and you weren't bringing the fire?
It's very possible.
Yeah, what came first? You not bringing the fire, or them not being able to afford to pay you?
didn't bring
This
the
might be a
fire.
chicken and the egg situation, guys. I gotta be honest, but I'll tell you what. Maybe I didn't bring the fire.
If you would have
first.
brought that fire, they would have paid that rent.
It's possible. I can't argue that.
They were only a little bit of
But his
fire
name's
away
Teddy
from that
Carpenter. He's a
rent.
piece of shit, and so fuck him.
Teddy
But that's the guy-
Carpenter?
but that's the
I
guy
just
he's
hate,
talking about.
You know what I just hate about the Chappelle thing is that it's like, I don't know, you just leave everyone else being in a position, like you're watching, you're going, yeah, but the other side of it.
All right,
right?
here's
and
what
the
I'll
other
say.
side, but I'm just saying, it's like, he goes, well, when I signed this Comedy Central check, I had no other option. I had to sign it. It's like, right. And by the time you were done working with Comedy Central, you were the biggest ever. Yeah. So then wouldn't that at least say that deal was kind of
Worked out
worth
for
it?
you.
I mean, because of that deal,
These are just
you
getting
can.
sides with Comedy Central and the
Yeah, and I
Chappelle
think they've been
dispute.
putting on a lot of great stuff for the last
Yeah.
10
I
years.
agree. First off, now let's all pretend. Let's close our eyes and pretend it's Monique that's giving this speech.
That's exactly. By the way, she's the exact example I
She
used
did
when
that.
she came out and said to Netflix when she was like,
Let's pretend it's
boycott
Amy Schumer.
Netflix, everybody, because they're only offering me $500,000 for
And
my special. It's
literally,
so disconnected.
every single person was like, "Shut the fuck up!"
crazy.
Anybody, Chappelle's the only one that can do what he just did.
Yeah.
No one else would have been. Literally, any other comedian, everyone would have been like, "Shut the
Well,
fuck
Chappelle's
up."
such a genius that he like
even though it's like a narcissistic move, it's not erasing his genius. He's just too good and too legendary and currently too good.
It's a weird thing
Even
to
the
ask
weird
of
like
people.
18-minute speeches that he's putting out now, and like they're half comedy specials. His comedy is just so good that he can sort of do whatever the fuck he wants.
Sure.
It's not going to compare to Killing Them Softly.
No,
but
he can do it, but I
he's
mean,
not even trying.
But
to
exactly,
do
that's
anything
almost the
like
problem
that.
because
Like,
Chappelle. What's great about Chappelle is he's the best joke writer. He's the fucking best. So if he's not doing that and he's just kind of half-assing it, going, I don't really give a shit. I think he's the best.
He's one of the best. For
I mean,
sure.
it's debatable. He's the it's at least
You
debatable.
think he's better than some other guys?
Mad Dog Matter.
I mean,
I think Burr's up there, man.
yeah, Burr
For
brings
sure.
the fire on that mic.
By the way, yeah. By the way, Bill Burr. Funny enough, when I came back from that show, I think Bill went and did this show, and they sent him home early. And he told me I didn't bring the fire on the mic. It was like the same excuse. He was just not to not pay white comics doing the black comedy circuit.
Look at Jay trying to throw Bill Burr under the bus.
Yeah, we both
dare you.
did the same. They said so.
Real quick, it is Jay's birthday, right?
Aww.
So
Oh wow.
we wanted to bring back the Dominican hooker.
Yeah.
Are you ready to touch our pussies?
I'll touch her pussy if
I'll
that's
do
what
it.
she wants.
I'll do it this time. I promise. This time I'm gonna do it.
If that's what she's into, let me touch it.
Yo, you guys haven't been looking. I've been chugging beers.
I've been watching you.
I've been crushing beers.
Oh wow, dude! I was on the
hammered.
first one of that second one.
Yeah, I chugged the whole 6-pack, dude. I've been getting nuts, dude. I gotta drive to Philly tomorrow for Matt and Chain Secret podcast, the only real podcast out
Thank
there.
you for powering me, dude.
It's the only real podcast left.
Bro.
One time now he's selling coke in heaven. It's the only real podcast left.
I've never even heard your intro.
Our intro? We don't have an intro, dude. We just
I don't know that.
all we do is spit hot fire.
Thank you for all the birthday love, everybody.
Happy birthday, buddy.
We love you very much, dude. How old are you today?
45,
47, 8, 48.
7, 8,
64 years old.
43.
Jason just turned 48 today.
Yeah. Weird.
What? What'd you say, Lewis? You have a hat?
Sorry, put it like that.
As president, cancel this bit.
What's going on?
Really?
Cancel this bit.
Oh, really?
I'd like to veto
hold on.
this.
No, wait, hold on. Shane's putting that.
No, veto this.
He's vetoing.
Oh,
He's vetoing.
oh, guys.
How dare you?
Sorry,
How
guys.
dare you?
Mike,
He's
Mike,
vetoing.
Mike.
No,
He's vetoing.
veto this bit. Close the door.
He says close the door.
It's lit. All right, bring it in. I'm sorry.
Happy
Never mind.
birthday to you.
Oh, that would have been so funny to commit to.
I know.
Birthday
Don't put it in his face.
Dude, if you smash it in Shane's face while it's
Although,
on
you know
fire,
what?
I'll give you
Honest to God,
$1,000.
Don't let me blow out the candles so everybody can have some. That's weird, but thank you.
Why? Because
Thank you.
COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's allowed to blow out. Nobody's allowed to blow on a cake.
You'd be
during
a
the
jerk
pandemic.
off to blow on a fucking cake candles and then give it to everybody. You're a jerk off.
You should have seen this dude that was on uppers when he ran in, spit on my sandwich. As soon as he walked in, he spit on my sandwich.
You ate it still.
on uppers.
It's a sandwich. You think I'm not gonna eat a sandwich?
Sandwiches are made for eating, baby boy.
Yeah.
Shane, thank you so much for doing the show, buddy. Always a fucking pleasure when you're
Yeah,
here.
it's a real pleasure for me to be here, guys.
Well, it always
I
sounds
feel like
sarcastic.
he's trying to trash us in that sentence, but it's just what you're supposed to say.
Oh, you
Man.
guys are great. Thanks for having
What
me.
a sweet treat for me to be a part of this.
The young bull, Shane Gillis. Of course, check out Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. For the Legion of Skanks, we'll catch you next time right here. Peace.
At what point does it stop being about money? Because once it's that much money, like you're up to something else.
That's when Satanism comes in.
It's just weird. Like at like some point,
That's
it's like,
when
all right,
payment.
dude.
That's
Well,
when
yeah,
payment.
money's a tool. It's just control, dude.
Oh,
for
we
what?
didn't even talk about payment the other
Control
night.
of everybody and everything.
What?
William was with a lover.
Gender?
No gender isn't needed. A
Gender?
lover. Oh, you want me to say the gender?
Yeah.
It was a lady. It was a woman. I presume. It looked like a woman,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they do a lot of that these
Yeah.
days. Damn, dude.
It's like, just like it.
Fuck, dude. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I've been face to face with a couple myself.
Yeah, I've seen one up close.
I've seen a couple up close.
Smell different too. Not even smell like skin.
So what were you doing?
Oh yeah, what were you saying?
Nothing. He was on. He had a little sweet date. It was after one of these podcasts, And I was like, oh, I haven't eaten. I'm going to order some food.
Shane House Qdoba.
He didn't even
Did
tell
you
me.
know Payman's gonna come?
Well, I didn't eat like a pig. Why?
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yes, you did. You ate as fast as you
I ate as
could.
fast as I could because there was a date going.
I told you I didn't
He didn't
care.
tell me there was a
There was
sweet
no date. I was just chilling.
He didn't tell me he had one of his sexual partners coming over. So she comes over.
His
Why?
face.
I had already ordered this food off Grubhub.
Of course.
So now I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I didn't know you guys.
We were
so
chilling.
they sit down and try to watch a movie.
You told me to put a movie on.
Well, you and I
We
were
were
watching like
Are you
a
jealous?
torture movie. I
Are you
wasn't
jealous?
but anyway, so I started to. It turns out his sexual partner was also afraid of demons.
Good. It's good.
So
girl.
Bill and his partner were afraid of demons. So I started hitting him with some heavy payment.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
I started bringing down payment for real. Payment's coming.
What'd
here.
I do?
He's
Laugh.
coming here. You were a little scared.
Because I knew God's with
I'm
me.
gonna throw some prayers.
They got a
away
little
for this
scared.
house.
Nice.
Both of them started pulling up covers while I was sitting there eating Qdoba, just like, payment's coming. He's gonna come fucking. He's gonna see you at night tonight.
Damn, you were spooking them up.
I tried to spook them out. Now,
Reversal.
Here's what happened.
I held a mirror up to that evil
I
man.
kept telling them at 3 a.m. tonight. That's when you're going to wake up. 3 a.m. Payment's going to come visit you.
no, dude.
So I drive home back to my parents' house, and I woke up in the middle of the night. And I woke up being like, it's got to be. It can't be 3 a.m. And I checked my phone. It was 2:58, and I was like,
that shit.
Payment's here.
And you were in the basement.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was up in my room. But yeah, Payment came and visited, dude.
Damn.
He woke me up at 3 a.m. and he was like, sweet, nice job. And I was like, thanks, Payment.
Sick shirt.
He's like, wow, that's such an actually like spooky shirt. All right, keep trying to scare Bill. We're going to get him. Payment's going to get you.
Dude, that would have genuinely scared the shit out of me.
Well, it was funny. I was so tired that I woke up and like checked.
Yeah.
And I actually was just like, just went right back. I like looked at it. I was like, holy shit.
Oh,
And
that
then went to sleep.
terrified me.
Pass the fuck out.
He just was an ultimate bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually apologized for that.
I says okay.
I felt
that's
bad.
fun.
Yeah, I saw Billy with a lady, and
I mean, if anything,
I
you're
couldn't.
just, that's just holding hands a little tighter. Like, come here, babe.
I just pinned my ears back and had to fly at him. He had a babe in front of me. Come on, man. Obviously, I'm gonna try to.
100%.
Did I cool
Get
guy
in
you?
there.
Hey, you cool guy?
I broed out. I broed out.
He
with
did
Shane.
bro out. He did bro out.
Chill.
Bro,
He
you
did
did
Am I
bros.
different around girls? Completely normal.
I could see a difference.
And you say that and you're lying.
It's also, if you think about it, that's
Jeez,
kind
man.
of that's like doing a weird thing too.
Huh?
Like to be like, I'm just not going to be different on girls at all. It's like
Yeah.
it's a trip in and of
I'm me,
itself.
bro.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be yourself, man. You don't have to think
I mean,
on it.
I'm not going to lie. If
Shane,
I don't
I
know
mean-
about you. If a girl walks in here, it changes my body chemistry.
Shane was a bit of a show off.
Reversal. Be a little
Little
different.
reversal. You're
little-
gay for not changing.
I'm going to be a little different, bro. Man.
Yeah, true.
Shane was a little bit of a show off. He was like me when I was little and your girlfriends were around. I was like, did you know the devil's going to come for you at 3 a.m.?
It's pretty funny.
Became a little bit of a
Give you
show
that.
off.
No, I was just having fun. We were goofing. Once I saw that you and your, I was sitting next to two dog brains that were both afraid of ghosts.
Dog brains. What the fuck, dude? Come on.
Just like fucking Shane
Check
was like
the tapes, baby.
Shane was like a fucking ice stack.
Check the tapes. Although if you really zoom in on the tapes, you'll see me go.
Nah, dude, you were like an ice sculpture. Just fucking,
Just
you're just standing there like you were.
I
Just
can't touch you.
You're just like a statue, dude.
yeah.